Oh yay, you're here. Haere mai, come and join me. Would you like a story? It's been raining a lot at my place lately, so I thought this would be a good story. Has it been really wet at your place too? This is about a big wet, and it's in the BatKiwi series. It's BatKiwi and the Big Wet. It's written by Melinda, Szymanik, and it's illustrated by Isobel Joy Te Aho-White. Have you read any of the BatKiwi stories before? Oh, they're a good story. This is really good. Are you nice and comfy? Shall we begin? Okay. One evening, as Bat wove her way amongst the trees and Kiwi scuttled along the path nearest the road, they made a startling discovery. Something was in the way. Can you see what it is? I can't either. It must be on the next page. Shall we turn the page? Okay. Kiwi called Bat down. "Look what I found," Kiwi said, pointing his beak at the large object blocking the path. If they'd ever met a turtle, they might have said it looked like the top of its shell, but they hadn't, so they didn't. Can you see what it is? The thing was a plastic paddling pool shaped like a shell. It had fallen off a truck as it drove through the forest. Have you seen a paddling pool like this before? Maybe you've got one at your house. We had one at our house when our kids were small. They're so cool. "I wonder what it is," said Kiwi. "We may never know," Bat said wisely. "I hope it goes away." But it didn't. And because it was so close to the edge of the forest, it didn't get in their way too much. They thought that was the end of it. But they were wrong. Summer in the forest wasn't being much of a summer at all. First it was windy, then it rained, and then it was windy and rainy. All too often there was too little sun. Things were not humming and growing as usual. There was not as much food. There were not as many babies. Have a look at the creatures in the forest. Do they look happy? Not really, do they? They look a bit concerned. "This is not good," hooted Ruru. "Why not? I thought rain made things grow," Kiwi said. "Rain isn't enough on its own," Ruru twittered. "Too-hoo! You need some sun too." And can you see Bat hanging upside down? Then came a time when day looked like night, as the clouds clumped together in big, angry bunches. "Is it night time again?" Bat and Kiwi wondered. They had only just gone to bed. Kiwi stuck his beak out of the cave to sniff the air. Without warning, a big drop plopped on his head, and then another. Drip, drip, drip became drop, drop, drop became kerplop, kerplop, and then the rain was drumming hard on the ground. Look at all those raindrops. It came too fast. It came too hard. The earth couldn't drink fast enough. Drops became puddles. Puddles became pools, and the pools became a sea, swirling amongst the trees, swamping the bushes, nests and burrows. That is a lot of water, isn't it? "BatKiwi!" came the call. "Save us!" "Oh, Batty," Kiwi said, "I think I have an idea. Fly me to the edge of the forest." The thing was already drifting, and Bat plopped Kiwi down into it. It stayed afloat. "Bring me everyone who needs saving," Kiwi said, and off Bat flew to the rescue. Can you see Kiwi floating in the shell? And off goes Bat to the rescue. Bat swooped down and plucked creature after creature from the churning waters, from the tops of fast disappearing rocks and floating branches, and gently dropped them into the thing. It stayed afloat. Bat grew weary, very tired, but pressed on as heroes do. Can you see him being a hero? What's he carrying there? It's a weta. And look at all the other creatures he's already rescued. What a hero. The thing began to move faster and faster, careening and dodging as it went with the flow. Kiwi realised it might capsize if he did not find a way to steer it between the rocks and trees. He stuck his bottom out the back and drummed his legs in the water. Can you see him? There's Kiwi's bottom there. Slowly, the thing began to turn. What a clever Kiwi! Where they were going, nobody knew, but all would be well as long as they stayed afloat. Soon the thing was sitting low in the water, crowded with creatures, but Kiwi was determined to make room for everyone. Look at them all. They're floating in a boat, a plastic seashell boat. Only Kuni couldn't fit, but she was a strong swimmer. Hopefully she would be okay. Can you see Kuni? Swimming through the water. The rain stopped. The thing slowed. It got stuck between a tall tree and a big rock. And there on the rock sat Kuni, who had piggy-paddled her way to safety. Everyone breathed a sigh of relief. And amongst the sounds of the floodwaters draining away, the animals began tweeting and twittering, chirping and peeping. Bat and Kiwi were exhausted. I bet they were tired. They were superheroes, weren't they? And superheroes do a lot of work. I've changed my mind about that thing, Bat said. Me too, said Kiwi. Let's keep it. Trees had fallen, burrows had been flooded, nests were gone and food washed away. But everyone was safe. Thank you, BatKiwi, they all cheered. You saved us. Look at our superheroes. BatKiwi. And that's the end of the story. And sometimes when the weather really is bad, we need superheroes like Bat and Kiwi or human heroes to help rescue people, don't we? BatKiwi and the Big Wet. If you want to find out more about this book or other books in the BatKiwi series, visit scholastic.co.nz and look for it in your local library or bookstore. You'll find the others in the series there too. And come and visit me again soon. We'll have another good story. Thanks for joining me. Ka kite. Goodbye, my friend.